Everyone. So today we're going to talk about on very important issue that is plastic waste management. Plastic has become one of the most pressing environmental issues that we are facing today. India is generating about 3.5 million tons of plastic waste annually, right from municipal solid waste, plastic waste to generate automobile waste. The amount of waste is expected to be 3 times by 2025. Expected to be 3 times by 2025. Can you imagine 3 times? Less than one tenth of the plastic is recycled. In this context, let's understand the issues associated with plastic waste and solutions. What is the significance of plastic? Plastic is resistant, inert, lightweight. Plastic offers many benefits to companies, consumers, and other links in society. This is all because of its low cost and versatile nature. It can be used anywhere. In the medical industry too, plastics are used to keep things sterile, means it avoids germs also. Syringes and surgical implements are all plastic and single use. In the automotive industry, it has allowed a significant reduction in the vehicle weight, reducing fuel consumption and consequently the environmental impact of automobiles. Plastics protects our heads in the form of helmets. They keep us safer in our cars in the form of seat belts, fuel tanks, windscreens and airbags, and many more things are there. So where does the real problem lie? Real problem lie in these steps. Single-use plastic. Plastics are primarily produced from crude oil, gas or coal, and 40% of the total plastic is discarded after a single use. It's discarded after a single use, like we use the Bisleri bottle and we just drink a water and throw it away. Our relationship with plastic is short-term focused. Many of these products such as plastic bags and food wrappers have a lifespan of mere minutes to hours, yet they may persist in the environment for hundreds of years. Microplastics. Sea, sunlight, wind, wave actions break down plastic waste into small particles, often less than one-fifth of an inch across, called microplastics. These microplastics are nano-sized particles which are break down by the sunlight, sea, wind actions, spread throughout the water column and have been found in every corner of the world. Microplastics are breaking down further into smaller and smaller pieces, plastic microfibers. They have been found in municipal drinking water systems and drifting through the air. Can you imagine that they are found in municipal drinking water systems also? No strict adherence to plastic waste management. There is no strict adherence to plastic waste management which we have seen in the past times also. Globally, about one-fourth of the plastic waste is never collected. One-fourth of the plastic waste is never collected globally. In less wealthy countries, waste plastic is sometimes burned in the open, releasing toxic chemicals into the air. You can see the same in the nearby areas too in India. What are the issues associated with plastic waste in India? So the major issues is more plastic per person. Like much of the world, India is struggling to dispose of its growing quantities of plastic waste given how ubiquitous it has become, from our toothbrushes to debit cards. A little over 10,000 tons a day of plastic waste remains uncollected. 10,000 tons a day of plastic remains uncollected in India. Second is unsustainable packaging. Unsustainable packaging is like packaging in India projects a loss of almost $133 billion worth of plastic material value over the next decade due to unsustainable packaging. And this packaging involves general packaging through single-use plastic. And this involves online delivery from Swiggy, Zomato, and many more e-commerce companies which have come under fire for excess use of plastic packaging. Next is upsets the food chain. These plastics also upsets the food chain, which is very important to maintain the life on the earth. Polluting plastics can affect the world's tiniest organisms such as plankton, the key organisms. When these organisms become poisoned due to the plastic ingestion, this causes problems for the larger animals that depend on them for food. And that leads to the biomagnification that directly impact the blue economy as well. Impact on human health. World Health Organization published shocking research in 2018 that exposed the presence of microplastic in 90% of the bottled water. 90% of the bottled water is having microplastics. We absorb plastic through our clothes, 70% of which are synthetic, and worst fabric for the skin. We even breathe plastic when due to poor waste management by burning the trash in the open air. Plastic toxicity in humans can lead to hormonal disruption and adverse reproductive and birth outcomes. So there are many health impacts also because of this plastic. How is India addressing the concerns regarding plastic waste? So how our country addressing the concerns regarding plastic waste is uh, national dashboard on elimination of single-use plastics and plastic waste management. There is one dashboard which is launched as a nationwide awareness campaign on single-use plastics on World Environment Day on June 2022. A mobile app for single-use plastic grievance redressal was also launched to empower citizens to check the sale, usage, manufacturing of single-use plastic in their area and tackle the plastic menace. Second is Plastic Waste Management Amendment Rules 2022. It prohibits the manufacture, import, stocking, distribution, sale and use of several single-use plastic items as of July 2022. It has mandated extended producer responsibility also that incorporates circularity by making manufacturers of products responsible for collecting and processing their products upon the end of the product's lifetime. Third is India Plastic Pact. This is first of its kind in Asia. The Plastic Pact is an ambitious and collaborative initiative to bring the stakeholders together to reduce, reuse and recycle plastic within the materials value chain. Fourth is Mascot Prakriti to spread awareness among masses about small changes that can be sustainably adopted in lifestyle for a better environment. Next is Project Replan. Project Replan stands for Reducing Plastic in Nature. Launched by Khadi and Village Industries Commission, aims to reduce consumption of plastic bags by providing a more sustainable alternative. What are the effective solutions to plastic waste management? So what are the solutions? Identify hotspots. We can identify the hotspots of plastic leakage associated with production, consumption, and disposal of plastic can assist governments in developing effective policies that address the plastic problem directly. Second is we can design the alternatives. Alternatives like alternatives for single-use use plastics and reusable design goods by working with product designers. Promoting the use of oxo-biodegradable plastics that are manufactured to be broken down by ultraviolet radiation and heat more quickly than regular plastics. Breaking down plastic waste. Plastic eating bacteria are there, discovered in Japan, have been cultivated and modified to digest the polyester plastics. Next is recycling through the technologies and innovation. Waste is valuable and waste is a resource, especially plastic. Recycling, especially plastic recycling, sets a system in place which creates a value chain for waste. There is one college in Madurai who has received a patent for manufacturing tiles and blocks from the waste plastic. And there are many roads in India also which use plastic as a waste to construct the roads. Promoting a plastic-free workplace. Promoting a plastic-free workplace, like in our organizations, in canteens, there should be a plastic-free workplace. Circular economy for plastic management, which contributes significantly to the achievement of sustainable development goals. Recaptures waste as a resource to manufacture new materials and products. Multi-stakeholder collaboration. Government ministries at the national and local levels must collaborate in the development, implementation, and oversight of policies, which includes participation from industrial firms, non-governmental organizations, and volunteer organizations. So these are the important issues what India is facing and how we can solve these issues. So do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.